Hello ladies and gentlemen, IcyCaress here, and welcome to Life is Feudal Forest Village. And today, I'm going to take you guys through this game, and over the next few days, on how to get started in it, how to play it, and generally how to win at life and at playing God. Now if you guys don't know, I love games like this. I have always loved games like this. Ever since I was young, when I first started playing games, I used to play a game called Stronghold. And that was a game very similar to this one, except Stronghold was more based on combat, but always had an economy side of things, which I loved. We're gonna call our village Chilltopia, because this is where everyone goes to relax and have fun. Honestly, this map looks pretty good. I'm going to be walking you through all the beginnings for this first series. If you guys want more, obviously we'll do a second series, but for this first series, we're gonna stick with a small map. There's also normal, but we'll probably do that later on. Climate mild, disasters on. Let's begin. I will say the music in this game is amazing. I love it. It just totally relaxes me. Anyway, this is our little village here. Now, I don't like the fact that these cliffs are here. That's going to make things a little tricky for us. But we'll work past it. We will work past it. First things first, we're going to pause this and we're going to have a little look around and see what we have. So it's quite a large village. We got these very steep cliffs here that are going to make it difficult to build on that side, but on this other side it seems to be relatively flat. So our expansion is probably going to go out this way initially. So first thing we're going to want to do, we're going to want to go to our production tab, and we're going to up our builders to 6. Now over time obviously that's going to go down, but for now 6 is what we need. And we're also going to build ourselves a house. You can see our starting resources up there. We don't actually have that many, but houses can hold a lot more people than normal, you know, little shacks that they have down there. These things can only hold 3, houses can hold 4 or 5. So we're going to start off with a house. We're going to put that there. That's going to stop this person from being homeless. Now naturally we can't just begin with that. This is all of our tabs down here. This is what we all use to build. Now I'm not 100% on what every single one of them does. We're going to be learning it together, but I have got through the beginning. And what we're going to be doing next is we're going to be going to resource gathering. We're going to be setting ourselves up with a forester's lodge, and he's going to be up here somewhere where the cliffs will allow, right there. And what, actually no, we'll put him a little bit further inland. And what he's going to do, we're going to set one up there, and later on we're going to set up another one over here. He's going to clear all these trees and plant new ones constantly. That's going to give us a constant supply of wood. Now if we look for that, where did I put it? Okay, it's gone. Alright, cool. Give me a second, let me find it again. Look at this. This is how close in you can zoom in this game, by the way. It is genuinely beautiful. I love it. Oh look, there's a deer there. Hey deer. Is that it? Ah, we found it. Okay, here's the Forester's Lodge starting to be built here. And what we're going to do is we're going to place right next to it a Hunter's Lodge, or a hunting cabin, I should say. And if we zoom out a little bit, we'll be able to see where, right there. Now, these both have a radius of what they can handle. And once they're built and manned, we'll probably build a second set again over here to get all these forests and woods cleared out. I'm ready to go. And what we're also going to do is we're going to set this area here to gather all resources, get all the resources off our initial starting beach. And then we're going to hit play. We're going to let things play out for a little while. Look at them go. This game is amazing like this, by the way. I love it. Okay, so right now, so far on this, they have all the wood, all the ore, all the hay. They just need to put stone on there. And that's how much work it'll take to do. So, and this is how many people are currently working on it. So honestly, it shouldn't take them too long to finish building that up. Now, if I head up here, you can also see they're starting work on both the hunting lodge and on the forester's lodge. So before long, they'll both be up and running and ready to go. So that's the house now fully built. You can see what it's got stored in it. We got 2 teenagers in there, which is great. Do we have any more? We have 3 teenagers overall. They're going to grow up and they're going to become the next workers for this civilization that we're building here. But what we're going to want to do before they grow up, though, is we're going to want to continue upping our food supply. Food is one of the most important things in this game. If you starve to death, you starve to death. You know, that's a problem. So we're going to get this fisherman's lodge built. They're going to come in here and do that. And we're also going to go check. Aha! So you can see. Alright. We're going to pause it again. When you build a structure, you get these question marks on them. That means these buildings are unmanned. So what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of 2 of these guys. So 2 builders no longer working in a build profession. We got 1 working on forestry and 1 working on hunting. And now you see the question marks are gone. They are going to make their way to their new workplace. And they're going to start bringing in wood, and they're going to start bringing in food. So that's good. We got the Fisherman's Lodge almost finished as well. We'll see if someone can come over here and finish that. Perfect. So we're going to take another one off of the builder, and we're going to put him on the fishery. So that's a constant supply of food coming in. Not a massive amount, but enough to make a difference. And that's all we ask for. Now, when I said before food is important, I wasn't lying. Food is going to be the hardest commodity to come across quite a lot. So what we're going to be doing now is we're going to go ahead and get ourselves a little field. Now we need to find an area where we can plant this field that won't be disturbed. So obviously we got the forester and the hunter there. So the hunter will actually protect this field when it's built from all kinds of predators. So we're going to build the field right about here. And what we're going to do right next to it is we're going to go ahead and place ourselves a chicken coop as well. So we'll place the chicken coop maybe here. No, not going to work there. Aha, here we go. They'll work here though. Okay. It's quite hard to find right spaces for it. And we don't want to make them ridiculously big for now. We're just setting up a nice little food supply on the way. So these guys can just walk up here, start farming, start cooking, get in some eggs, and bring it down into our village. Now, there's not going to be too much progress right now, obviously, because we're waiting for more people to grow up and be available to work. But hey, it's a good start. So let's let the coop and the farm be finished, and then we will continue. Now, one of the cool things about this game, that if we go over to this one, this is our hunter here, alright? Now, if we click on this picture, we actually take control of whoever it is that we are clicked on. So yeah, I can hunt these bears. So if I do that, bam, dead bear, and then bam, dead bear. That's very useful later on when the bears start attacking your chickens. You can actually defend your place with relative ease. Look, there's an elk over there. You know what? We're gonna snipe him. Ha! Yeah! How cool is that? Okay, we're gonna release control of that peasant. Sorry, peasant. I know, as a benevolent god, I really shouldn't control your actions, but you know what? You needed it. Now this stuff here, this is ore, and these are rocks. Obviously those are rocks, but that ore, this is going to be quite important over time, because we're going to need lots of rocks and lots of ore in order to expand into the later era. Now obviously it's going to be quite challenging to get to that in this episode, and I don't think we will quite get to the building a quarry in this episode, but next episode for sure we will. Now we're going to start growing some potatoes, and we're going to get ourselves a farmer working on that. So you see we got that one there, put a farmer on. Who is it going to be? It's going to be Esmeralda. Congratulations, you're our new farmer. You're going to start growing us some potatoes, which will be a good staple diet. We've started growing them a bit late, so we might not actually get harvest this year, but we can try. Now the chicken coop, the good thing about the chicken coop is it works all year round. More chickens are hatched out, more eggs are laid. It just works, okay? As long as you keep bears away and wolves away, the chickens will always continue producing. It's a bit slow to get started, but once it is started, it is good. Now, I also built an orchard here, off camera. It's currently in the process of being built. That's going to take a little while to get up and running. So, we're going to move down to 1 builder, and we're going to have ourselves a chicken coop manor. Look, there's our first chicken! Look at him! Oh my god, he is adorable! Or she, sorry, she is a hen. Well, now we're going to build ourselves up a second house here. That's going to give us a lot more space for more people to have babies and more babies to be born. Now, because we only have 1 builder, she's a little taxed at the moment. Or he, actually, is it she or he? It's a he. Okay, he's a little taxed at the moment. He's trying to build the orchard, and then he'll go back and he'll build this house up for us. Now, give us some more space. So that's going to be quite helpful. And you can see over here, let's have a look. Have we started planting potatoes? No? Why have we not started planting potatoes? What are you doing? Carrying to storage. Why are you carrying to storage, Esmeralda? You're a farmer. Grow some potatoes. Do we have another chicken? No, we still only have 1 chicken. I mean, it hasn't actually laid any eggs yet, but are we getting any potatoes yet? No, none. God damn it. Esmeralda, we don't have time for this. We're in summer. Come on. That's our carrying one of our first fish into storage. Excellent. Good job. Oh, you're a good fisher. 13 fish in 1 day. That is actually spectacular fishing, I will have to say. And if you look at this tab, a lot of people get confused by this tab. This is the maximum number of peasants that can be working in. Oh god. Okay, you see that? Chicken died in an animal attack. That means there's an animal here somewhere that's attacking our chickens. So animals don't actually attack humans, or at least I haven't seen one attack a human before. Where is the animal that was maybe it's already been killed by the hunter. Maybe. Either way, that sucks. Now, again, still. Oh! I didn't set. Oh, whoops. Oh, my bad. Sorry, I didn't set the crop to be potatoes. Now she'll go up there and start planting some potatoes. And there's her killing that bear. Okay. Progress, all in all, is going well. We're going to fast forward for a little bit. Let things continue. Hopefully get a few more chickens up and running. Maybe 1 or 2 more people ready to work. So if you look here, this is how many workers we have, how many unemployed people versus the total number of people we have. That'll be going up soon when the teenagers grow up. So if we look in the houses, those are all adults. There we go, teenagers. They're coming pretty close to being ready to work. So fingers crossed that'll happen soon. Also, I feel like this crop of potatoes has gone in way too late. We're in late summer. I don't think it's going to be ready. I really don't. But that's fine. That's okay. We can hope. We can hope. That's the progress bar for how long until we start harvesting potatoes. So we'll wait and see what happens. No new chickens. God, that animal attack really set us back here. Hopefully we get some chickens. I don't know if the chickens will come back. Interesting. Well, if you look down here, we can see that teenager Bianca has grown up and is ready to work. What we're going to do then is we're going to set her to work on... we're going to set her to work in the orchard for now. She'll be taken off of it in winter because in winter months the apples stop growing. But for now, we'll get her planting the apple trees. They'll survive through the winter and continue growing through the summer. Still at 0. What are you up to? Connor, you're just standing there. Yeah, sorry dude. You need... Oh my god, there's a bear right there. No bloody wonder there's no chickens. There's a bear right there. Where'd he go? Is that him? No, that's a... Yeah, that's him. Okay. Hang on. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take control of him. Now, they all come equipped with bows, so it doesn't have to be the hunter that kills it. Let's, okay. We'll run out here. Let's go hunt this bear. There you are, you son of a bitch. You're probably the one that ate my chickens. How dare you? Oh my god, I suck with this bow. There we go. Awesome. Alright, we'll leave this peasant alone now. Maybe more chickens will come back now. Fingers crossed. Fingers are crossed. Is that all the apple trees growing? All the apple trees have been... Is that all the apple trees planted? All the apple trees have been planted. Alright, that is a good success. What are you up to at the moment? He's just wandering around. Jack is just wandering around doing his thing. So we're going to take Jack off a building for now and put him on fishing. He'll continue bringing in food for us. You see it says food reserves are low. It's not technically low. If you look at our food, we do have quite a lot. But in regards of like actually having food to use, yes, it is quite low because as we come into winter months, it's going to be quite difficult for us to survive with that little food. And you know what? I don't think these chickens are coming back. So I'm going to try something here. I'm going to deconstruct this. I'm going to take him off of that, put him on building, and he's going to deconstruct that for us. I'm going to try deconstructing it and then reconstructing it. Maybe then the chickens will come back. I don't know. I hope so, because that's a huge loss if they don't. I don't know how we would get another chicken again. So you get to work on that, buddy. You can see that's the work starting to be done. And you know what? We might actually expand the chicken coop, because this could only hold 27 chickens. I kind of want a few more than 27. You know what we might actually need to do first of all is, I know this is something that's quite challenging to work with, but if we take the flatten the ground, or actually if we do flatten at height, we select this height. Oh, whoops, sorry, not wrong height. We select this height right here, and then we can click and drag, and you see it will order this whole area to be flattened out. Now that won't be flattened out, obviously, because it's a hunter's lodge, but this whole area will be. And what we can also do is we can organize this area to be raised a little bit, and this will let us get a few more chickens in our coop. Yeah, awesome. Okay, I can work with that. So let's leave them doing that. Again, we're pulling in a lot of fish for storage. We're pulling in a little bit of meat. Not enough, but a little bit. So, you know what? That's fine. hopefully we'll get some progress going on here. What are you up to? You're watering the plants? How are they doing anyway? Humidity is a little low, and we're coming into fall as well, meaning the ground's going to start freezing, and we're going to want to start working on some other things. Now, what about these potato plants? See, we do have some vegetables. Some of them have been harvested. You see the 263 there? That's the ones that we have harvested, or are ready to be harvested. But, and honestly, I don't know how. You know what? I think that was worth it, actually. I think that was worth it. So that, if you look at that there, that's the growth progress. Yeah. Alright, that's that. So you see that symbol? That means it's now unfavorable for them to grow. That's us coming into late fall. Hopefully she'll start harvesting these spuds and bring them in. I don't actually know if she can, since they're dying. There we go. Okay. Yeah, so we can gather all of those. So that's them now going to be gathered. Yep, that's her gathering them now. And now she's going to take them to storage. Now, unfortunately, the apples, we didn't get any this season, but that's fine. We're going to take her off of the work of the apples. We're going to put her on building and hopefully speed up the process here. Alright, that's all of our spuds being harvested. And as you can see, they went away pretty fast. They all got eaten, unfortunately. Actually, I'm guessing maybe they didn't all get harvested, actually. Because, well, we're in the winter months now. Plants are starting to die. As you can see, these, no growth at all. It's not in favorable temperatures for them. We're in -2. But hey, at least this started to have progress. Now, the brightness in this game does get a little, so give it a second and it'll die down. Okay, there's our larger chicken coop, and it's coming in fast. Now, what I am also going to do, I'm noticing here, very, very steep cliff. Now, unfortunately, what that means is that we're not going to be able to go up it. But if we flatten it, actually, if we do it like this, this will probably be a bit better for us. If we flatten that slope a little bit, it's going to make it a little bit easier for our peasants to get up it. And that's valuable, because the faster the peasants can move around, the better. Now, yeah, okay, we're going to take the farmer off of that, put him onto building. Oh, Billy! Billy is ready to work as well. Oh, that's excellent. Okay, so what we're going to do as well, because we're in the winter months now, our firewood storage is going to start to go down really, really fast. So we're going to build ourselves the firewood station. Now, if you're wondering why I waited for now to do this, it's because it wasn't necessary before. And when the winter months are over, I'm actually going to shut down the lumberjack lodge, because we don't need it. During the summer months, it's warm enough without the lumberjack, so there's no point. Now, that's a trick that I learned the other day, is if you, when you start building a new thing, if the builders have already chained up to something, they won't go build a new thing. But then if you reduce the builders by 1, and then increase them again by 1, they'll start building again. It's a very, very handy tip for you, especially in months like this, early winter, where you need certain things built, like for example the lumberjack lodge, and people are busy focusing on some other mundane task you have them doing, like flattening out a slope. You may as well get them to work on what you want them to, and to do that, just reduce it by 1 and increase it by 1. And that's that sort. I'm trying to make sure these are shut down for the winter. They are. Cool. Look at these two badasses standing over the ocean in the middle of the winter fishing. You guys are amazing. Is that chicken coop ready? Oh, almost. And hopefully we'll get a new chicken this time. And what we'll do is we're actually going to... You know what? Hang on. Okay, so she's working on that. God, it's so bright. Hello, Angela. Oh, children can hunt. Perfect. Okay. We're going to run around as Angela. Obviously, we're going to struggle getting up this slope. We're gonna run around for a little bit as Angela, and we're gonna kill every bear and wolf that we can see. I was kind of hoping that the Hunter's Lodge would be enough to keep the population down, but apparently that is not the case. And these wolves and these bears are going to just annihilate our chickens if we don't keep them under control. So as you can see, this one is looking mighty hungry there. Actually, he was in our orchard, which is right next to where our chicken coop is. Oh god, well, oh jeez, she's stuck. Alright, okay. How are we looking then? Ah, there's a bear right back in here. God damn. So many. Hunter, do your damn job. Okay, I think we're good for now. We annihilated a lot of them, and this is almost finished. Hopefully we'll get the other chicken that we're looking for. And I can't see any more bears anywhere. Yes! we got another chicken. Thank God. Let's reduce our builders by 1. Increase our livestock manager by 1. And this chicken will be our hope for the future. Thank the Lord it's alive. I'm gonna keep a close eye on this chicken until we get like upwards of, I don't know, 3 or 4 chickens. I am gonna be keeping a close guard on this because I don't want it to be eaten. Because if it does, then again, we're gonna have to deconstruct or reconstruct a coop because I don't know any other way to get more chickens. So hopefully he lays an egg soon. Or she, sorry, again I said he. Hopefully she lays an egg soon. And we'll get more chickens from it. And we'll survive. We'll have to wait and see though. Now, we're coming into the later of the winter years. Soon it's going to be late winter. What I'm going to do now is if I go in here and take the forestry, we have 1 forestry here, which as you can see, the range of that is pretty tidy. But we're going to go ahead and build a second one over here. Now, it's going to be right about here. Why? Okay, that's an unfavorable terrain. Let's find some favorable terrain for it. Right there, perfect. And we're gonna build ourselves a second Hunter's Lodge as well, right next to it. Again, the Hunter's Lodge and the Forester's Lodge, I tend to pair them up, just cause it's neater, you know? And those two are gonna be built up and are ready to go by the time the winter months are over and start producing us more food and more wood. Because as you can see, we are getting more and more peasants working for us. Now, our stone supply is pretty steady. The reason why, even though we've been using it, we've actually been gathering it from all these little rocks every time we build. So, stone isn't a big issue right now for me. I'm going to build ourselves a 3rd house. What I'm actually, I take that back. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and start flattening out this ground all the way over to here, like that. And that's going to be where we start building our other houses. Now, that's a lot of work. Like, that is a lot of work. So hopefully they get to that without too much difficulty. We do have 3 builders working on it. God, that's a lot of work. Whew. That's going to take them a while. That should take them all the way through the late winter months after they finish building that and that. So I'm gonna fast forward it through the rest of winter. Let me check, make sure our chicken's okay. Yeah, our chicken buddy is doing fine. I'm gonna fast forward it through the rest of the winter, and I'll see you guys on the other side. See you in a bit. And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to spring. Now, the first thing I'm doing, as you can see, I've already got 1 working on the orchard, got 1 working on the farming immediately. Now, these are going to take a little while to get to the temperature where they can be growing. Actually, why are you not? Oh, I know why. Because she's still doing something else. And we also have some more eggs. So soon we'll have a few more chickens here, and that's going to be amazing. The orchard is starting work as well. And these trees, they're getting to the level where they'll start producing a little bit of fruit. Not a lot of fruit, but a little bit. Enough to warrant, you know, the building of the orchard. Now, come on, give us more chickens. Come on, you can do it. It's only 1 out of 36. Give me a chicken. But yeah, so I don't know where that one is. What are you up to? Why are you not farming? I don't understand why she's not farming. I mean, hang on. Let's okay. 20 to 50% humidity. It doesn't really tell us the humidity right now. Give me a sec. Okay, I figured out what was wrong. Remember when I terraformed this area for the chickens? Yeah, I kind of blocked off the entrance to the field. So there's an entrance on the other side. There's an entrance there as well. And there's an entrance here. So what I'm doing is I'm going to build a ramp from the top of these entrances to livable ground. And in that way, hopefully, the farmer will be able to get to it. And we'll lose this minus symbol. When that minus symbol is gone, that means they now have full access to that area again. Now, we still don't have any more chickens here. And it's a thunderstorm. So, you know what? Things are going great. Alright, fantastic. So, this has now got full access to the field. Let's start planting some more potatoes. Whew, that was a mild panic. And we have another chicken! Finally, we have another chicken. Children are growing up and they're getting ready to study. Everything is going well. What I'm going to do is, as you can see, we never actually got very much wood, but we're gonna sign that off for now. We have 197, that'll be plenty. And you know what, no, we're gonna go ahead and send this guy over here. We're gonna get him hunting in that lodge. And now that'll give us another steady supply of food, because as you can see, we're not pulling in that much meat. And our bread's gonna start running out soon. So we're gonna need to start working on some more staples. Now this is getting underway very nicely. Pretty soon, what we're gonna have to do though, is we're gonna have to start working on even more fields, maybe even an apiary. But honestly, I feel like if we get ourselves set up with a windmill and a largish cornfield, and we can start baking some bread, that's gonna be a good staple for our diet. What we could even do, if you look up here, we do have a bunch of different pies as well. So we could even consider making some pies, you know? But the next step, that's like way down the line. The next step is wait for this to be finished, build a few more houses, and get ourselves set up with another better source of food. Whether that be another field for more potatoes, so we can start pulling in more potatoes for the winter, or whether that be something else I'm not entirely certain of yet. But we'll have to wait and see. That's going to wrap it up for this first episode of Life is Feudal Forest Village. I'd say we did pretty well. We're keeping the entrance area here clear of all trees. So far, we got ourselves a cute little village. We got everything set up and ready to go for winter. We're building in plenty of food. We got chickens, got an orchard. We got ourselves a field of potatoes, all pulling in food. And we're starting to level this area out to build even more houses. Either way, that's going to wrap it up for this episode of Life is Feudal. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, you know what to do. Like, share, favorite, and subscribe. If you have any tips, leave them in the comment section down below. I'll catch you guys in the next video of whatever I make. Bye-bye.